first grade. This is Miss Paul with your math lesson for today. I am excited that you are able to join me, and I hope that you are ready to practice those math skills to make you a more fluent first grade student. Let's start off by viewing what we will need for today. All right, let's review. Our standard is 1OA1. Use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems involving situations of adding to, taking from, putting together, taking apart, and comparing with unknowns in all positions. For example, by using objects, drawings, and equations with a symbol for the unknown number to represent the problem. Our essential question today is, how do you solve addition problems by making a model? Our I can statement, you can repeat after me. I can use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems. For this lesson, you're going to need your big Go Math book, and you're going to open it up to page 25. Remember, it's your big Go Math book. Your pencil, your listening eyes, and your listening ears. All right, so I hope that you are on page 25 of your Big Go Math book. If not, you can pause the video to get there. And when you open up your Big Go Math book, this is what it's going to look like. So the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to write your first name and your last name on your paper so we can get in that good habit of practicing doing that. And now we're going to watch our math on the spot video.
Well, Jeannie and I are here, ready again for another math riddle. Aren't you ready, Jeannie?
I am so ready.
Great.
I gotta get this up.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, hello, Interesting Jane. How are you? Oh, really?
Now,
Jeannie.
Jeannie,
Hang on, Jane.
we need to do some math.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Interesting Jane, I have to go. Call me later, okay?
You are popular.
I know. I'm really sorry about that. Interesting Jane is just so interesting.
Well, this math question I think you're going to find interesting too.
Oh, great. Let's do it.
Okay, so here's the question. Some ducks are swimming in a pond.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now 5 more ducks swim in the pond.
Ooh, that's a lot of ducks.
That's a lot of ducks because then there are 10 ducks in the pond. And our challenge, Jeannie, is to figure out how many ducks were in the pond before.
Okay.
Okay, now we can actually model this.
Ooh.
And we can see exactly how this would look. So we can take a little model like this, and we can think to ourselves, okay, now we know that we have 10 ducks
10 ducks.
at the very end.
Right.
And we know that there were 5 ducks that swam in later.
That's right.
Okay, so I can write that like this. I could say some number of ducks were there at the beginning plus 5 is going to equal the total number at the end, which is 10.
10.
That's right. And so what we see is that this number sentence, this addition sentence, actually describes what's going on. We have to fill in the blank. Well, we know we had 5 that came in later, so let me model those 5. So here's the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we had and we had 10 the whole time at the end. So how much does that leave at the beginning? Well, it's 5 because 5 plus 5
is 10.
exactly. And so we see the answer is 5, and we see that the total of all of them together is in fact 10. So there was 10 at the end. 5 came on a little bit later, so we must have had 5 at the beginning. 5 plus 5 equals 10, and so we see the answer is in fact 5. 5 ducks were in the pond before, and that's the answer. Jeannie, was that interesting?
That was totally interesting.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
love it.
Finally.
Oh.
Oh, let me open the phone for you. Please, please, please.
Hello? It's Interesting Jane again.
Can I listen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
fun with math. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that math on the spot video. Now it is our turn to unlock the problem. All right, first grade, we are going to model just like Professor Berger did. All right, let's read. Hannah has 4 red flowers in a vase. She puts 2 more flowers in the vase. How many flowers are in the vase? How can you use a model to find out? So first we need to figure out, what are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to find? We are trying to find how many flowers are in the vase. So we're trying to look for that total number of flowers that is in the vase. Let's see, what information do we already have? We know that there are 4 red flowers, and we know that there are 2 more flowers. So we know that there are 4, and then 2 more come. So we need to place them in the appropriate spaces. So we have 4, and we're going to add 2 more. So 4 and 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. All right, make sure that you have traced these words and numbers, and let's move on to page 26. All right, let's try another problem. We're going to read the problem, and we're going to use the bar model to solve. We're going to compare the model and the number sentence. And here are some things that we need to ask ourselves. What do I need to find, and what information do I need to use? So let's look at number 1. There are 7 dogs in the park. Then 1 more dog joins them. How many dogs are in the park now? Now this right here is our bar model, or our part-whole model. So we have to take the parts that we know to figure out the whole number. So for this example, it's mainly done or mostly done for us. So we know that there are 7 dogs in the park. So that's part of the problem. Then 1 more dog joins them. And we have to figure out the whole or the total number. So if I have 7 dogs in the park, and then I add 1 more, I have 8. So under here, my whole or my total is 8. So 7 and 1 is equal to 8. So make sure that I write 8 here, and then I write 8 right here. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 is a little different. Some birds are sitting in the tree. 4 more birds sit in the tree. Then there are 9 birds. How many birds were in the trees before? So let's think about this. First, we need to figure out what we need to find. So let's read that again. Some birds are sitting in the tree. I don't know how many, but I do know that there were some sitting in the tree. 4 more birds sit in the tree. So I know there were some, and then 4 more joined. Then there are 9 birds. How many birds were in the tree before? So there were some birds, I don't know. Then 4 more came. And then in all, I know that there were 9. So there were some birds, 4 birds, and I have a total of 9 birds. So let's think about this. We are trying to figure out how many birds were there before the 4 came. And I am trying my best to figure this out. So I can draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm trying to get to 9, right? So I need to figure out how many birds were sitting there before. So that's 4. And I'm going to draw some circles on this side. And I'm going to stop when I get to 9. So I already have 4, and I'm going to keep counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've gotten to 9. All right, so let me see how many circles I have right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like my missing number was 5. That means that there were 5 birds sitting in that tree before the 4 others came. Now let's see. Whatever I have on this side needs to equal or be the same as this side. So my number of my sum is 9. Let me make sure that I have 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, I have 9 circles and I have the number 9. So it means that it is equal, that is correct. So I just checked my work. So that means that there were 5 birds there sitting in that tree before the other 4 came along. All right, let's look at the next one, number 3. There are 4 horses in the field. Some more horses run to the field. Then there were 10 horses in the field. How many horses are in the field? All right, so let's go back and let's think about what we already know and what we need to find out. We know that there are 4 horses already in the field. Then some more horses run to the field. Then there were 10. So we know in all there were 10. How many horses run to the field? All right. So we know that there were 4. Then there were some horses. And we know at the end there was a total of 10. So we're trying to figure out how many horses came to run on that field. So I have 4 that were there. Some came, but in all, when it was all over, there were a total of 10. So I could draw again. Let's see, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know there are 4, but I'm trying to get to 10. So, maybe I can draw some more circles until I say the number 10. I already have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how many circles there are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my missing part is 6. So there were 6 horses that came. So let me make sure that I have 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 circles, and my sum right here is 10. So yes, that is correct. Now there are plenty of ways to do this one skill. So if you see another way that you could do it, I want you to make sure that you tell me, and I want you to practice doing it, okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to take this time and I want you to do the rest of these 4, 5, and 6 on your own. All right? I hope you get the right answers. Thanks for joining me in math today.